Well, we certainly talked a lot about the circle of fifths progression, but as I'm sure you're aware, not every single song or piece of music uses this particular progression. So we need a way to refer to other chord progressions, and for the time being, we're going to use terms that actually refer back to the circle of fifths progression, just so you can see how it's all related. So, if a couple of chords are omitted from this progression, then we would call it a truncated progression. And this one in particular, 2-5-1, is actually a very common progression in jazz music. It doesn't have to be this one. Let's say that the 6th chord was left in and we took the 2 chord out. Okay. This would still be a truncated progression as well. Now, what if the circle of fifths progression is actually done backwards? So instead of ending with 5-1, we went 1, 5, 2, 6, etc. Okay? This would be called a retrogression, simply because it's being played backwards. Okay? Then you can of course have any combinations of these. You might have truncated retrogressions, and also don't forget about substitution chords. Remember that we said the 2 chord could actually be substituted with a 4 chord. Okay? So what's kind of interesting is that if you take this idea of a 1-4-5 progression, then many of you will recognize that as the very standard 12-bar blues progression. So even the 12-bar blues is related back to this circle of fifths progression. All right, do some practice with this, and then we'll continue with the next chapter whenever you're ready.